For generations, the dark night of Gotham has been defined by shadows, rain, and relentless psychological trauma. We know him as the creature of the night, the brooding avenger wrapped in leather and armor. But before the grit, before the Nolan verse, and long before the Christian Bale growl, there was Adam West. For decades, casual critics dismissed the 1966 Batman television series as a cheap, campy relic of a more innocent era. But to look at Adam West's performance as just camp is to miss a masterclass in comedic timing. West wasn't playing the material as a joke to the audience. He played it with the stone-faced, absolute conviction of a Shakespearean actor performing on a high school stage. When Batman calmly explained that you must never hit a woman with a closed fist, or meticulously hands a giant bomb to a pair of nuns while navigating a crowded pier, West never breaks. He understood the assignment better than anyone else in the room. He realized that the absurdity of the script required a straight man who believed in his mission with terrifying sincerity. He was entirely in on the joke, and that wink to the audience made the art form timeless. That pop culture immortality, however, came with a brutal cost. Once the capes were hung up and the studio lights went dark, Adam West found himself stranded in Hollywood's most unforgiving trap: typecasting. Casting directors couldn't see past the cowl. To the industry, he wasn't an actor. He was just a man in blue tights shouting, "Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed." For years, the wilderness years were lean. West scrapped by on regional personal appearances, ribbon cuttings, and local circuit television spots, signing autographs for kids who grew up worshiping the hero while major studio doors slammed shut. The very role that made him a legend had temporarily locked him out of the profession he loved. It took a mountain of resilience for an actor of his talent to navigate a career defined entirely by a single seismic character. Yet, viewed through a wider lens, that television series was never just a kid's show. It was a living, breathing pop art installation. Long before Andy Warhol hung soup cans in galleries, the 1966 series weaponized mid-century pop culture. With its vibrant primary colors, tilted camera angles, and iconic on-screen comic book sound effects stamped directly onto the film, the show captured the exact aesthetic spirit of the 1960s avant-garde. It brought high-concept pop art straight into America's living rooms, transforming comic book panels into living kinetic sculpture. Today, as we look back across decades of cinematic grimness, West's version stands as the ultimate anti-brooding blueprint. In an era where modern adaptations compete to see who can make Gotham look more like a dystopian wasteland, the 1966 Batman offers something radically refreshing: joy. West's Caped Crusader didn't need to torture his enemies or agonize over his parents' death every 5 minutes. He was a civic-minded, community-focused hero who paid his parking meters, worked with local youth groups, and treated crime fighting like a public service job he genuinely enjoyed. He proved that a hero doesn't have to be broken inside to be compelling. Sometimes, a hero can just be a good guy who saves the day with a smile. And because true icons never fade, Adam West got the last laugh. Instead of running away from his legacy, he spent his later years weaponizing it. Through brilliant voice acting roles, most notably as the delightfully unhinged Mayor West on Family Guy, he embraced his status as a living legend. A brand new generation of creators who had grown up watching him scale buildings with a rope handing him the keys to the kingdom all over again. Adam West didn't just play Batman, he outlasted the darkness of Gotham entirely, proving that charm, wit, and a well placed shark repellent bat spray can conquer almost anything.